Okay, then, you know, it was bedlam, if you ask me. It was bedlam in the Gezawa area of Kano State on Wednesday when a 38-year-old man set a mosque ablaze while worshippers were praying in there. The assailant, identified as Shafiu Abubakar, approached the prayer house, locked the doors and windows, splashed petrol, and set the place ablaze during the Subhi prayers. No fewer than 8 worshippers have been confirmed dead and 28 others hospitalized. A very senior police officer revealed that the act is not associated with a terrorist attack, but came as a result of inheritance distribution. Apparently, the suspect was not satisfied with the distribution, and so he flipped. Asokwa.
Exactly. You know, this thing about inheritance, you know, somebody has to be very, very careful. You know, I remember when my late father used to tell us something. He said, be very careful when you want to... In fact, when he was alive, that was when he started sharing his property.
He shared for you too?
He shared for me too. You understand?
You
understand? So it's just like one writing a will. So he decided that I don't want trouble when I am not dead.
Gone, yeah.
You understand? So he decided to do that. And he made us understand that when it comes to anything inheritance, whether chieftaincy title or land matters,
give everybody his due.
Yes, some people can flip at any second.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it is somebody outside that will cause it. Can just tell you, do you know that your dad did not tell you or did not share that land properly? You know, things like that. And all of a sudden, it's just like the snake telling Eve what to do. You know, at the end of the day, you begin to think of so many things. And that was what happened to this guy. He just knew that his family members usually pray in that mosque with some other people. He didn't even want to care if anybody would, you know, die. He went there, threw the petrol inside, set it ablaze, and even locked the door so that nobody will escape. So he intended that everybody in that mosque must die. Wow. Just because of inheritance, because he felt cheated.
Including those who are not involved.
Yes, he's not involved. I don't know anything about whether they gave him land or they did not give him anything. You understand? They don't know anything. So sometimes we also, that's why some people pray that, let me not go to where, you know, my leg did not send me, you know? So
let me not be in the wrong place.
In the wrong place at the right time, you know? You know, so it's just unfortunate. You know, these are people who went to, you know, commune with their God only for them to, you know, to pass on.
Jamiu, but this
and so far about,
it
you know, 24 people are hospitalized.
Yeah, it should tell you at Asokwa that many of us are not quite well. I'm sorry if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, no. A lot.
They just need a little something, a tinder, you know, something to trigger something in us.
You know, I believe that they followed the Islamic injunction.
Okay.
Because in Islam, you are not allowed to write wills. I mean, the way you share your this thing is already specified in the Quran and the Hadith. So, for example, a male child gets twice as much as a female child in Islam, while the wife of the person who is deceased gets 1/4 of the estate if she has a child for the person that died. If she has no child, it is 1/8. So it's specified. So maybe this character who went berserk, I mean, of course, he has been arrested, he's in custody now, felt that he was cheated, or probably he thought he deserved more than what was given him. Because why he went to the mosque is that normally it is the Islamic clerics who will sit down and ensure that they follow the dictates of Islamic injunctions in ensuring that it's the property or the estate or the inheritance of the person of the deceased is shared according to Islamic law. according to Sharia. So I don't know what could have happened. I mean, they said that they are still interrogating him, but I believe that he felt unsatisfied. But no matter how aggrieved you are, the solution is not for you to target 5:30 a.m. when they are observing Subhi prayers. That's the early morning prayers. Locked the place up, sprinkled the whole mosque with petrol and set it ablaze.
That's the place with petrol and set it ablaze.
People were scampering. They said, eyewitnesses said they were scampering. I mean, the suffocation alone and the stampede, 8 people died, according to the AIG Umar Sanda, who spoke on the incident. I mean, for a whole AIG to be the one speaking on a matter like this, you know, an AIG will have about 6 commissioners of police under him. He went there to ascertain the extent of fatality as a result of this mindless arson and murder and killing. So, like you said, some of us are not well. Why must you wait for the inheritance of your father? I mean, why can't you?
Why not fend for yourself?
Fend for yourself. Yoruba will say, if you are waiting for inheritance or for you to benefit from your father's wealth,
for your share,
you are giving yourself up for poverty to deal with you. So that is what has happened. He felt disappointed because, I mean, how could you be expecting to share more than, or maybe you thought, maybe he thought he was with firstborn or something, but things are not shared that way. Or maybe the man even left word that this is how his property should be shared, and he felt aggrieved. So it's really, really sad. I mean, you can see the
sad faces, and
you can see the pictures there.
You can see the damage. I wonder what he feels. You know, what runs through his mind. That's Shafiu Abubakar. I wonder what runs through his mind when he sees this footage.
Honestly, it's
I think I know at first he's not now. Maybe later on he will feel bad or sad about what he did. You know, because at that period he just wanted to do that.
Yeah,
I mean, that is how you understand. He wants to take that action, not minding the consequences. It is when he's being caught, he's now in prison, the picture will now become clearer to him, you know, on what he actually did. You know, and, you know, it begs the question about, you know, the mental state of so many people. Just feel that some people are just, they are normal, they are walking. You know, some people are not, they are not normal.
Some people know well, though.
You're honest.
As we say in the street parlance.
It's true, you know. So,
there are so many people.
They just are waiting for a little something to trigger
them, and then from there, you might not really know, you know. You just imagine, just inheritance. Who would have thought that it's just...
How do we explain this? 8 people dead already, 24 still on
28.
28.
Yeah,
28.
Just go and set ablaze the church. It's just like what happened in Slovak, you know. Somebody just woke up and just decided to go and shoot the prime minister. Just like that. You know, so it's not just only in
I hear that's Slovakia, right?
Yeah, you know, so it becomes...
I hear the man is stable.
Yeah, it's stable.
His health is...
you know, but we have a situation in our hands in Kano now. About 48 are already hospitalized. There are children who are also in the hospital. Adults are in the hospital just for this mindless action by somebody who is waiting for his father's inheritance. You know, something he could have gotten if he works hard and works smart. You know, so it's a tough call. It's very tough. I think what the police should do, they should use him to set example.
Yeah.
You know, so that others who are thinking of that, and just like Mojid said, like MJ said, you know, if it's written in the Quran on how these things happen, and we that are always professing a different faith, you know, we should always respect it. They have told you this is how this thing is shared. I'm not sure there's anybody that will sit down and want to, cheat somebody when he knows that maybe the imam was even there for when they were sharing this thing. Because I know that sometimes when they are sharing inheritance, big people are always there. Even sometimes they even bring traditional rulers to be there so that when it wants to happen, you already have a witness.
Gentlemen,
it's not something that does come and go.
Gentlemen, the propriety or otherwise of having a will, will always be there. Is it right to write a will?
See, even when wills are written, we have seen litigations after wills of big men in this country.
Yes, 100 years. There
are men of the noble profession of law. I don't want to.
You don't want to mention them.
I don't want to mention names here. The will is very notable names in law in Nigeria. It became almost 25 years they were in court.
Okay.
So, will or no will, we should be able to work and don't even think about what your dad is going to leave behind for you. That's the solution.
It's a two-way street.
Yes, it's good to write wills.
It's a two-way street, gentlemen. When the wise men will tell us, have a reasonable number of children. he knows what he's talking about. I don't know what you mean, if you understand what I mean.
See, one of the noble people I'm talking about has just one wife. Just one wife, and I think 4 or 5 children.
Should he have had half a wife? Come on.
No. Not less of those who have many.
Yes.
So the issue of will is
sometimes
here, not there.
I think sometimes it's just the individual.
That is it.
Sad. You just see somebody amongst like they say, inside 12, there's always a Judas. Somebody will just come up and say, no, why should they give you that property that is in one place? You understand? Or why did daddy write it that you should take
all right.
One,
Okay. Jami, I don't think Asukwa is planning to have a large family. Let's end it here. We end the show here, but not before thanking Asukwa James for your time.
Thank you so much. Sister.
And Majid Jami, many thanks for your time too.
The citizen.
So that's it for our show today. We'll apply the brakes here. If you missed any part of this, not to worry. Join us later tonight at 11 for our repeat broadcast. And of course, on Sunday, we expand the field for you from 1:30 to 3:30. And just to inform you, we are also on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Citizen Jones Hussein. Bye-bye now. Many thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.